Hey guys, it's Taylor on Gemmy Animatronics, and today I'm going to be unboxing the new 2024 Home Depot Chucky. One of my good friends that I'm keeping anonymous as requested actually got one and then ended up finding one for me after, searching at like 4 other Home Depot locations since there wasn't one in my area. So thank you, you know exactly who you are. And yeah, I guess for now, I kind of do want to show you guys the box real quick, because as you can see, here's the front, and then here's the side. It just says Chucky. It says 3.5 foot, fears through the years animated Chucky doll. It's weird, I'm like on the side, so that's why I can't indoor use only it says. But yeah, that's the side right there. And then here's the other side. That's the same as I'm sorry, not exactly the same as the front, but it has like all this right here. And then it says the same thing on this side as the other side over here, and it says 3.5 foot, fears through the years animated Chucky doll, indoor use only, head, mouth, eyes, waist and left arm move, motion activated, speaks 3 different phrases. So it's made by SVI, and I always thought this one was super cool, and the minute I saw it I was like, there's no way that I could pass this thing up. So now what I'm gonna go ahead and do is grab scissors and start opening him for you guys. He kind of opens this way, so that's what we're gonna do. Okay, there it goes. Now we're getting it open. I'm a lot better at this with a knife. And I couldn't find my knife, so that sucks. Top part. Okay. Alright, so now I'm going to give you guys a little bit of what it looks like inside this box here. So this is basically what it looks like inside the box so far. First, we have the instructions right on top. Notice how actually it doesn't have the instructions like on the box here itself, like how a lot of Home Depot animatronics do. But yeah, so oh my god, the head's right there. That's cool. So yeah, so I'm gonna go ahead and show you guys like what the instructions look like. Here is what the first page looks like. And then of course we have the back side right here. And then this is the third one, which basically has like the operating instructions. There's no back side to it or nothing, see? So yeah, that's what all that looks like. Okay, so now what do we take out first? I guess the base. Here's what the base looks like. Now I'm really hoping that this goes right, because the last unboxing that I did was, for those who haven't seen it yet, was the 12-foot levitating Reaper that I got from Home Depot. And I don't know how many of you guys actually read the description, but I unboxed it and everything. A couple of things went wrong, of course, because that was my first time setting up a prop of that size. And turns out it ended up having a factory error. So I ended up having to return it, so I don't have that item anymore. The audio wasn't working, and that absolutely sucked. But anyway, so let's continue on with this unboxing. Let's see, we have, looks like probably one of the arm poles, maybe, I'm guessing. Maybe it's a leg pole. I honestly have no clue. Actually, you know what? It says C, so this one says C, so this is probably a leg pole right here. They're probably both leg poles. Let's see. Yep, C. So those are probably leg poles. Then here is one of the hands. This right here is the hand that has the knife, which, speaking of which, I'm actually going to take these off real quick. So there we go. I'm actually going to give you guys a quick close-up of kind of what they look like. So here is one hand, that's what it looks like. And then this is the hand that has the knife. And I noticed it has a little pin here, and I think it's probably to keep it from falling off. I don't remember. I saw the friend that sent me this actually unboxed their Chucky on a call with me, so I think that's probably why that's there. I don't exactly remember, but anyways, so yeah, that's what that looks like up close. And then here we have the adapter. I mean, it's just the box with the adapter in it. This right here is the, oh my gosh, there's a lot to this. This is like the actual mechanism for this thing. Wow. Has the control box and everything, if you could see that okay. Hopefully you can. I know this isn't really the greatest lighting in the world, but I wanted to do this outside originally, but when this thing came, it was raining, and it's still cloudy outside, so I don't know if it's still gonna be raining, or, well, if it's gonna rain, I should say. But yeah, I don't want to risk that, and plus it's wet outside and I'm not doing all that. But anyway, but yeah, this is what the whole mechanism looks like. So that's pretty neat. That is one side that's done, and now we are going to get out what we can on this side. So here is one of the shoes, actually. See, that's one of the shoes. That's what it looks like. And then this right here is another one of the shoes. So, yep, that's what that looks like. And here is the clothing right here. And we got this awesome head right on the inside here. We're gonna try to carefully take this thing out. And then take this bag off. Oh my gosh, that's crazy. Give you guys a close-up of what that looks like. There's what the head looks like. That's really cool. Alright, so that basically contains everything inside this box, and all the parts are already laid out, all organized and such. So now what I'm going to do is I'm just going to go ahead and start showing you guys the parts. Okay, so here are all of the parts laid out. So we've got the base, we've got the mechanism, we got the shoes, we got the leg poles, we got the adapter in that box over there. We have both arms and hand pieces. We have the instructions, the clothing. Looks like that little pin fell off, so I'm gonna have to probably fix that. And the awesome head. I can't believe how big the head is. That's insane. So now we're gonna go ahead and start setting this guy up. So as we of course figure, you know, the base of course comes first. And you know what I just realized, because this, I thought this fell off of this arm piece here, but thank goodness it didn't. But it might just be an extra pin for something, I don't know, but I guess either way we'll find out. But anyways, so yeah, like I said, of course, base. Now, let me see something. Either the leg pulls or the shoes, I don't know, or first. Yeah, figures, the shoes. So now I guess we put the well, I think we're supposed to put the shoes on first. It says to. I think. Actually, you know what I'm going to do? I'm actually going to go ahead and put the leg poles on first, because I want to be able to see what I'm doing. So that's what I'm going to do first. I don't think it really matters which one goes on which anyway, since they're literally the same thing. So all I gotta do is just lock them into place. Let's just put that on the wrong side on accident. Thank goodness that ended up not happening. Now I get this second one on, and boom. So now what I'm gonna do is actually, I'm gonna take these like foam pieces off real quick. And then I'm gonna go ahead and put the shoes on, just like that. It's cool how it has the slots, because, you know, that way the shoes aren't gonna be constantly moving. So that's one shoe. Now, just get the other shoe on, just like that. And now we're gonna put on these foam pieces again, just like this. And bam, there you go. Now I guess the next step actually is to start putting the clothing on. I'm gonna just toss this over there. So, gotta kinda tamper with it. Oh, it's actually got a zipper. That's different. Okay. So I was expecting it to have Velcro, but I guess you're supposed to unzip this. Just like that. And then you just start putting them on the leg holes. There's one, and then there's two. Then I'm just gonna kind of put all this over, kind of, you know, like that for now. So then it says the next step is to actually put this mechanism on. I kind of figured as much it would be. It's just kind of gotta slide into these slots first. And then we just gotta, uh-oh, my bracelet got caught. And then we just gotta lock it in. The IR sensor is right here, so we gotta make sure that's plugged in and we can actually raise the clothing up. Yeah, that's where it's supposed to. And then we can actually plug the sensor in, might as well, you know. So now we are going to kind of start to pull this up a little bit. We can do that. So now what we're gonna do is put one of the arms in on one side. Do this left side first. And then we're just gonna kind of feed it through, you know. Then put it into the prongs here on this side. Oh, there's Velcro on the hands, so we gotta find Velcro. You want to stick it onto the hand like that. Oh, there's actually a little hole that keeps this in place, so that's good. There's this, anyway, after that there's this arm that you kind of just, again, you know, you slide it into the little forks on this side too, or prongs, whatever you want to call it, I guess. Alright, so now this is where we're at. I took that little pin off that was on this little piece right here just because I'm not 100% sure if you're supposed to have that, but I think that might be something that's there to kind of prevent the arm from falling. I'm not sure, and just in case if that were to happen, I don't know, but I just took it off for now. I was gonna put it back on, but then I was like, I'm not doing that right now. But I don't know, it doesn't really say anything on the instructions. I mean, I was looking, but it doesn't really say anything on the instructions about that exactly, so I don't know. And then, of course, the head. Have to attach the head. And, of course, plug the head in. That. And then what we're gonna do is, of course, fix the clothing. Oh, you can't even see his face, I just realized. He's actually bigger than what I anticipated. He's actually really cool. So I'm gonna fix up the clothing here a little bit. Of course, we gotta zip it back up. This is such a tiny zipper. And these, of course, have to go over. Oh, it looks like there's actually Velcro right here, so it doesn't get unstuck or something, or misplaced, if you want to put it that way. And here he is now, so that basically concludes the whole unboxing. Now we're just going to activate him here in a second, so let me figure out all that off camera. Okay, so now here he is in a different setting. I literally had to move this to get access to that outlet because that's the outlet that I can use for it. And now I'm using my phone too because I ended up having camera errors, which was really frustrating me in the moment. But anyway, so yeah, here he is all set up and everything. So now we're gonna plug him in and see what happens. Hold on.
I have had it! That's it! There is a limit to how much I can take!
Oh my gosh, he's so freaking cool.
As a doll, I'm infamous. I'm one of the most notorious slashers in history, and I don't want to give that up. I am Chucky, the killer doll! And I dig it! Go ahead and shoot! I'll be back! I always come back! I have had it! That's it! There is a limit to how much I can take!
He's so
As a
freaking
doll,
cool.
I'm infamous. I'm one of the most notorious slashers in history, and I don't want to give that up.
I'm so glad that I got this.
Killer doll, and I dig it. Go ahead and shoot. I'll be back. I always come back. I have had it. That's it. There is a limit to how much I can take. As a doll, I'm infamous. I'm one of the most notorious slashers in history, and I don't want to give that up. I am Chucky, the killer doll, and I dig it.
I am so glad that I got this item, man. He is so cool. I noticed that on some people's Chuckies, like with the smile portion, like how some of theirs has only one side that smiles, like it'll come like that. And I'm so glad that mine did not come like that, thank goodness.
Go ahead and shoot. I'll be back. I always come back. I have had it. That's it. There is a limit to how much I can take.
He's so cool. I'm so glad, that I own this now. I'm definitely going to use him for Halloween, that's for sure. That H is coming off his head, too, because that's going to bother me if I use him.
I'm one of the most notorious slashers in history, and I don't want to give that up.
But yeah, he's super neat.
I am Chucky, the killer doll, and I dig it.
And he does use servos. And yeah, overall, I just think this item is super cool. And yeah, like I said, I'm really glad to own it. I really am. Because I'm a real big fan of Chucky. I've been a huge fan of Chucky for quite some time. So, I thought it was awesome that Home Depot came out with a Chucky animatronic, and like I said, I'm just so glad to own this. I just think it's so cool. He's a little bigger than what I anticipated him to be, in a sense. He's definitely taller than Yoda. I thought my friend was exaggerating a little bit. I mean, because, well, the thing that went through my head was like, there's no way that this thing is taller than Yoda if it's supposed to be like the same height. But yeah, you could just tell he's a little bit taller than Yoda. But yeah, overall he is super cool. He's freaking awesome. Like, I just love his, like,
Go ahead
eyes.
and shoot. I'll be back. I always come back.
But yeah, I think SVI did a real
I
good job.
have had it. That's it. There is a limit to how much I can take.
And you could probably tell I'm, like,
As a dog,
really happy
I'm
right now,
infamous.
so.
I'm one of the most notorious slashers in history, and I don't want to give that up.
Alright, that's...
I am
Oh,
Chucky,
keeps
the
going on.
killer doll, and I dig it.
Okay, that's about it. So, I'll see you guys in the next video that I do. And I hope that you guys enjoyed, and thank you all very much for watching.